Hey guys, what's up? GreenMachineSam back with another video, and today we have another 2K23 roster update. Now, I've been putting this off because not a whole ton has been happening, right? I don't want to make a roster update just surrounding, JaVale McGee or Norns Noel or a bunch of two-way guys getting signed and cut. That's just not fun and not particularly something I want to put out there. This roster isn't complete yet. I'm still going through and getting ages done and stuff like that. I figured I would get the video out to you guys so that you guys would be notified. And then something else I want to bring up is I update the roster, okay? I update the roster even when videos aren't getting put out because there's no reason for me to put out a video just because, a two-way player has been signed. So first, what you're going to do is head over to the Features tab. This is NBA 2K23 for PS5. The only PS4 roster I've left is NBA 2K22. 2K24 is also going to be PS5. I have not bought the game this year. It's the first year that I haven't really felt the need to upgrade, basically because I've been playing other games. So what you're going to do is, of course, head over to Features. Like I said, it is a PS5 roster, PS5 exclusive. Sorry to anybody that does not have a PS5 or does not want to switch over to PS5. Then you're going to put Create Roster, Modern NBA, User Created, so this middle option. Push triangle, and it should bring up this little screen. And so should say search by online ID or search by content name. You go search by online ID, and then you guys are going to type in my PSN ID, which is GreenMachineSam. Just like on the screen, it should be popping up as well down below in bigger font so you guys can see it a little bit better if you guys are watching on your phone. No space. Sorry, I accidentally pushed the space. I thought R2 was to continue to go forward. Now, these top four rosters are my most recent. The ones down here do not matter. Unless you want one of these ones, these do not matter. Do not touch those. You can pick out whichever one you want. The updates are kind of fucked because of uploading. Sometimes freaks out and doesn't let me upload the roster completely. You can download whichever one you want. You can download the top one because it has as many downloads or whatever. There are a couple things that I do need to go over. One, I am trying my best to get players on the team. Some teams currently have like 19 dudes on their roster, like on their active roster, and then they have another 2 on two ways, and then they have another 2, and then they might have somebody on a foreign or an exhibition 9-day. Just they have so many roster spots that we're not allowed in 2K. So I'm trying my best to get all the players onto the correct teams and into the correct places, of course. James Harden has said he's not going to play for the Sixers this year. At least he has been very adamant about that for the first couple months before the season. So he is on leave for personal reasons. They did sign Kelly Oubre yesterday. I think today is the 28th. So yeah, they did sign Kelly Oubre yesterday or Tuesday. And the contract has not been released. So he does not have a completely accurate contract right now. And I don't know what number he's going to wear. So he did just get 11. Of course, the big news is Damian Lillard getting traded to the Bucks, losing Jrue Holiday in the process, as well as Grayson Allen. The team is pretty much updated for the most part. I don't think there's really anything else I need to add currently. When players are signed recently as well, their contract isn't public knowledge or public information right away. I do have to guess based off of veteran minimums and stuff like that, because that is the most that most people are going to be playing for. Lonzo Ball is currently out with a sore left knee. That's what I am putting anyway for now. If it comes out that he is still having problems, whether it's a tear or rupture or whatever. But as of right now, it is going to be listed as a sore left knee. The Cavs, they did end up losing Ricky Rubio because he is stepping away from basketball, but they did bring in Tristan Thompson. So there is that. The Celtics ended up bringing in two-way players, Nemias Quetta and Lamar Stevens. So they brought in some defense here, as well as some versatility guarding-wise. The Clippers brought in Broderick Thomas on a two-way. One thing I will say is there are some two-way or players that might still be on teams on these like G League teams. So if you look here, these are the leftover Grizzlies players that I didn't have room for on the actual team. So they are on the Memphis Hustle. So if you want them on the regular team, you will have to move them. And then a guy like even Victor Oladipo, who isn't going to play this season, he's on the Oklahoma City Blue team. Davis Bertans, I don't think they'll keep or even play much, even if they do keep him. He is also there. So And I'm not going to go through every little detail. Wesley Matthews coming to the Hawks, Bogdan Bogdanovic signing back with them. And then the mess that is the bottom half of the roster for the Heat. So there's multiple things going on, of course. Teams I'm getting correct for the most part. Of course, everything's not going to be 110%, of course. I am probably going to be buying 2K soon. There is a deal. I don't know if it's for everybody or if it's for people with PlayStation Plus right now or what. It's like 15% off the Kobe edition, so it's the $100 edition you can buy for 15% off. So it drops it down to about $84. I'm thinking about buying it. I'm not 100% sure yet, so I will be able to update the roster even greater. I am using currently the NBA 2K roster site, so it's getting updated. I'm going to be updating a lot of people's age and stuff here shortly as well. I've started. I haven't completely finished yet. Contracts are there as well for the most part, of course. Of course, like I said, 2K gives you a lot more options than other sports games, but you can't quite get contracts to 100% certainty where you would absolutely want them. Now, they are reasonable, of course, and if anything, I will, like I've said before, overshoot on people's contracts so that the cap space is more or less correct. Devontae Graham got suspended. John Morant got suspended, so both those guys will be missing time. Devontae Graham, I think, is a NBA suspension, and I think John Morant is team suspension. But still, it's the same thing. Reason why Watanabe is on a two-way is because he is one of the only people on a one-year deal where the money does not make sense to subtract it from the team's total. That's one thing that I was looking for. Is a one-year deal. 2, it had to be a player at a deep position, which Watanabe is, because in 2K you have Bates Diop, you have Bol, and you have Kevin Durant at that power forward position. I know you can move Bol over to center, but Drew Eubanks and Metu Chmez Metu, I think is how you say his name. They're also centers, and you had Abuzuke, so I decided to go with Watanabe. I don't know if that's an unpopular take, but I just figured it was the easiest way to go about it. Of course, people might have other choices with that. There is rumors going around that Drew Holiday will not even make it to the regular season on the Blazers' current roster. So we are going to have him on personal reasons for now. If for some reason the season does open up, I will take him off of it if he's still in the Blazers and if he is playing. But there is a lot of rumors that he will be offloaded within the next week or two. The Blazers basically just brought him in as a cap swap type of thing, and then they're going to be looking to trade him away for even younger talent and more draft capital. I think the roster is pretty good. It's usable, and if you're going to be playing 2K23, I'm going to be updating it plenty over the next couple days. And then once the season starts and gets going and roster updates happen more frequently, of course, videos will happen more frequently, and updates will happen more frequently. I think it's a good roster for now. Like I said, I am working on ages and stuff, getting those fixed for the months of August, September, and I might even do October in advance. But with that being said, guys, if you guys enjoyed this video or any of the videos like this, please like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Hit the notification bell to be notified any time I post a video. 2K22 is slowly coming along for anybody that is wondering who is still playing on PS4 and is playing on 2K22. Remember, that game goes down on December 31st going into 2024. Just wanted to throw that out there. The reason why that one's taking much longer is because I don't know if anybody else has this problem, but it sometimes crashes to a blue screen just randomly when you're editing the roster or just playing the game in general. So, and it's been a problem with that game, it seems like forever. So, I'm just going to let you guys know now. It is taking time because I'm having to save off after almost every team just to make sure it doesn't crash and I don't have to go back and do previous work. With that being said, guys, like I said, if you guys enjoy this content, please stick around and subscribe. If you guys need a Madden roster, I have that as well. I am doing something with Madden 23, so stick around. And I'll hopefully have that out soon within the next couple weeks or so. But like I said, hopefully you guys stick around. We're almost at 2,000 subs. If we can get to 2,000 subs, that'd be greatly appreciative. And I'll be back with more videos like this. But with that being said, guys, I'm out. Peace.